Every GTA game has something that makes it unforgettable. A feature, a mechanic, or even a small detail that completely changed how the game felt. But here's the interesting part. Most players don't even notice what actually made these games special while they're playing them. So in this video, we're ranking the coolest feature from every GTA game, from the smallest ideas to the ones that completely changed the series forever. And by the end, you'll realize GTA didn't evolve all at once. It happened one feature at a time. Back in the older GTA games, radio stations already existed, but GTA 3 took the whole idea to another level. For the first time, Rockstar mixed licensed music with original tracks made specifically for the game. And suddenly, every car had personality. Music, fake ads, random talk shows, ridiculous hosts. It already showed Rockstar had this chaotic sense of humor right from the start. But if the radio stations made Liberty City feel alive, the side missions made it feel endless. Because in Grand Theft Auto 3, you weren't stuck doing only story missions anymore. One minute you're progressing the plot. The next minute, you're stealing a taxi for extra cash, chasing criminals in a police car, or driving an ambulance like a complete maniac. And honestly, that freedom changed everything. Players could spend hours completely ignoring the main story, just messing around, earning rewards, and discovering new things to do around the city. GTA 3 didn't just give players missions, it gave them reasons to stay in the world. But none of those features would have mattered without GTA 3's biggest game changer, the 3D world. Before Grand Theft Auto 3, GTA was completely top-down. You saw the city from above, like a tiny moving ant causing chaos on the streets. Then suddenly, Rockstar dropped players directly inside Liberty City, and looking back now, it almost feels normal, because modern games made us used to it. But back in 2001, this was insane. For the first time, players weren't just controlling chaos anymore, they were inside it. It's the kind of feature people overlook today, because it became the foundation of everything. Moving into GTA Vice City, Rockstar finally gave players something GTA 3 was missing. The sky. For the first time, helicopters and planes became fully usable, letting players fly across Vice City instead of being stuck on the roads. And honestly, it completely changed how the city felt. Suddenly, you could see the beaches, islands, and neon streets from above, while flying over the ocean like you owned the entire map. It also made exploring way easier. Secrets became easier to find, and Vice City instantly felt bigger than it actually was. Because once GTA let players leave the ground, exploring the map became an adventure on its own. Coming in at number 2, bikes. The moment Rockstar added motorcycles to the 3D GTA world, the game instantly became more fun. Cars were cool, but bikes felt faster, smoother, and way more stylish cruising through Vice City's neon streets. They also changed how players moved around the map. Missions felt quicker, exploration felt smoother, and just driving around became entertaining on its own. But bikes weren't Vice City's biggest flex. That spot goes to buying businesses. Because for the first time, GTA stopped making players feel like just another hired criminal, and started making them feel like the actual boss. You could buy places like the Malibu Club, Kaufman Cabs, even a movie studio, and each one came with its own missions, rewards, and daily income. And sure, it wasn't as advanced as GTA Online businesses today, but back then, this felt huge. Tommy Vercetti wasn't just surviving in Vice City anymore, he was slowly taking control of it, and that feeling made Vice City feel way more personal than GTA 3 ever did. Moving into GTA San Andreas, Rockstar added one of the most ridiculous and coolest features in the entire series, the jetpack. And the crazy part is, it wasn't just some useless gimmick, it was actually useful. You could fly over mountains, skip traffic completely, reach hidden areas, and travel across the map in ways no GTA game allowed before. But San Andreas didn't stop there. It also introduced parachutes, which sounds normal today, until you remember Vice City didn't even have them. Jump out of a plane in Vice City, and Tommy starts falling with this weird animation. Meanwhile, in San Andreas, CJ could dive out of the sky like an action movie character, which actually added a bit of reality to the game. Coming in at number 2 for GTA San Andreas, the ability to actually swim. In older GTA games, touching deep water basically meant instant death. Claude couldn't swim, Tommy couldn't swim. The ocean was less of a feature and more of a giant punishment zone. Then San Andreas finally let players dive in freely. CJ could swim across rivers, explore underwater, find hidden secrets, and even increase his lung capacity over time. And honestly, it made the world feel way more real. Because for the first time, water in GTA stopped feeling like a wall and started feeling like part of the map. Moving into GTA 4, Rockstar took a feature that older games barely used and turned it into something players depended on constantly: the phone. In older GTA games, phones mostly existed for cutscenes or random calls. But in GTA 4, the phone became part of everyday gameplay. You could call friends to hang out, order taxis across the city, replay failed missions, and enter cheat codes. And honestly, that tiny feature made Liberty City feel surprisingly modern for 2008. Coming in at number 2 for GTA 4, story choices. And this is actually something Rockstar already tested in Red Dead Redemption, but GTA 4 brought it into a modern city setting. Because for the first time, you weren't just watching the story happen, you were deciding parts of it. You could make small moral choices that actually changed how the world reacted later in the game. It wasn't always massive changes, but it made you think before acting. And finally, the number 1 feature in GTA 4, the thing that changed everything the moment you touched the controller: the euphoria physics. In older GTA games, characters reacted in a very simple way, but GTA 4 made every movement feel unpredictable and real. When Nico got hit, he didn't just fall like a game character. He stumbled, tried to balance, grabbed walls, reacted to weight and impact in a way that actually felt human. Moving into GTA 5, Rockstar added first-person mode. On the surface, it sounds simple, but the moment you switch into it, everything feels different. You're no longer just watching the character move, you're inside the character. Driving through Los Santos, aiming in gunfights, even just walking around suddenly feels way more personal and intense. It doesn't change the story, but it changes how you feel it. Coming in at number 2 for GTA 5, the heists. And this is where the game stops feeling like random missions and starts feeling like full movie-level planning. For the first time in GTA, you weren't just doing jobs, you were building them. Picking your crew, planning the approach, choosing how everything plays out, and then executing it step by step. And what made it even better is how different it felt depending on your choices. Go loud, go smart, or completely mess it up if you're not careful. It turned every big mission into a setup, a plan, and a payoff. And finally, the number 1 feature in GTA 5, the one that changed how the entire game was structured: the 3 protagonists. For the first time in GTA history, you weren't stuck playing just one character. You could switch between Michael, Franklin, and Trevor at almost any moment. And what made it special wasn't just switching, it was how different their lives felt. One could be chilling in the city, another in the countryside, and another doing something completely chaotic at the same time. It made the world feel bigger, like the story was always happening even when you weren't there. And finally, the number 1 feature across all GTA games: the body system in GTA San Andreas. Because for the first time, CJ wasn't just a static character, he could actually change. Depending on what you did in the game, CJ could become slim, muscular, or overweight. Training at gyms built strength and muscle, while eating too much would increase weight and even affect movement. And it didn't stop there. NPCs reacted differently depending on how CJ looked, what clothes he wore, his tattoos, and even his overall appearance, changing how the world responded to him. It even affected gameplay itself, making certain actions feel easier or harder depending on how you built CJ. It wasn't just a feature, it made the character feel alive inside the world.